commitment and persistence. They're going to separate you from the pack. If you're not committed, you're going to second guess everything. If you're not committed, you're going to second guess everything. Or you might be committed and not working with other people who've already been down the road before you, and then it's going to take you a long time to get there. But really it's about, what I'm talking about is commitment and persistence. And what does persistence mean? Persistence means not the intolerance for no, but sticking up for what you believe in and what you know is right. So back when I started my practice and everyone told me it's not going to work, no one's going to pay more, I was like, there's got to be a way. Like, this has got to work. Like, this is the thing. Like, this is going to do it. Like, I know this is right for my patients. So I'm going to figure it out. Where everyone else is just going to say, well, people tell us we can't do it, so we're just not going to do it. If you're one of those people, if someone tells you no and you're going to be like, yeah, I guess they're right, like, you don't belong in business. Okay? I mean, so you need to decide that you want it, and then you need to commit fully. Okay? That means maybe not going on vacation or spending less time with your spouse or your kids for a little while until you can get this thing up and running. What does persistence look like? It looks like, and it's kind of like this. It's kind of like, does anyone remember that Far Side commercial? Remember that commercial? No, the Far Side cartoon. This is from a long time ago, but I hope you've seen this. It's this little boy with a bag of books, and he's pushing on a door, and it says, you know, the something Kensington School for the Gifted. And then he's pushing on the door really hard, and it says, pull, right by the handle. So it's the gifted kid who's pushing through the door, right? That's the irony, right? So persistence isn't that kid. That kid is not persisting because he's pushing through the door. He's going to try to kick through the door. He's going to try to, get a sledgehammer out and knock the door over, but you can't get through the door. Persistence looks like stepping back and going, okay, is there another way through the door? And it might not even be to look at the sign that says pull. It might be to walk around the building. It might be to look around you and see, hey, is there someone around here who knows how to get through the door? Like asking for help. Working with a team of people to find the open window that's easier to get through than the door. Or you might have to crawl up the fire escape and slide through the second floor window. But you're persistent and you're going to get inside, and inside is where the gold is. Inside is where the learning is. Once I decide and commit to doing something, I will not decide to do something unless I know I can fully commit. And when I fully commit, I go all in. And go all in and do everything I can to make it happen. A couple people, Tyler was asking me today, Derek said, oh, Aaron, maybe you should teach some clinical skills. You know what? I think my clinical skills are pretty damn good. If someone wants to come study clinical skills with me, I'd be happy to teach you. It's not my passion teaching clinical stuff. It's not something that I think is important about business, because you can be an amazing clinician and terrible at business. I've seen it, and I've seen people not that great at being a clinician and great at business. And I'm pretty good as a clinician. I've been helping people a long time. People pay me cash, but I'm not necessarily better than you. I'd be happy to share with you what I've learned and the treatment techniques I learned, but I was persistent in learning and going all in and learning how to treat and learning how to become a business owner. I think that's the point I was trying to make. So that's the thing. It's you just have to go all in and know, I'm going to do this, and commit. Once you're committed, persist. It doesn't feel right when other people tell me no. It doesn't feel right when other people say I can't do it. It doesn't feel right so I'm going to find the other people that feel like I do. I've got people in my life, I've got other physical therapists in my life, and I really have to go to the internet to find them a lot of times. There's a couple here in town in Greensboro, John Davidson, he's a great friend of mine, and there's a couple other PTs here, Paul Weiss and Tyler, Derek, to bring them in, Caitlin. But I would go like find Greg Todd online. Go find all the people in my mastermind group, like all you guys here in the Cash PG Nation. Like, I found those people, and I had to persist because they didn't exist in my life for a while. Like, Facebook was around when I was in grad school, but it wasn't really a place yet to do this, which is pretty fucking awesome that we have it now. If you don't have these things, you're not going to be successful, or you're not going to be nearly as successful as your potential. It's commitment and persistence. Commit, go all in, and persist. Don't let the roadblocks slow you down, because there are people that are going to throw roadblocks at you. They're going to do that. They're going to throw roadblocks at you. That's just what's going to happen. And as soon as the roadblocks go up and you get naysayers and haters, you're on the right path. You just got to move around them. It's like you're playing a video game. You got to dodge left and dodge right and keep going down the street, and you'll get there.